So you've got your minds made up and you want to move to the Gulf Coast.
You're dreaming of sandy white beaches, warm weather year-round, and amazing views of emerald water. Yup, you're definitely on the right track, but which city is gonna be a better fit for you?
And how can you come to that determination?
With our help, of course. Duh, only the best realtors on the Gulf Coast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay then, so in this video, let's compare two of the most popular Gulf Coast towns, Gulf Shores, Alabama, and Panama City, Florida. So there are tons of reasons why you'd want to move to the Florida Panhandle, mostly because it's one of the probably most well-known destinations for family vacations in the United States. However, you might not have realized that Gulf Shores, Alabama is just as beautiful, but with less crowds and a much more relaxed atmosphere.
Yeah, either you've already been to Panama City and fell in love with that place, or you're looking for a place to call home, something with a beach that's similar, maybe close by. Either way, you're not gonna wanna sleep on Gulf Shores.
One thing I'll point out right from the jump is that Gulf Shores beaches tend to be a lot cleaner, quieter, and more family friendly than Panama City beaches. And to me, that's a big factor when choosing a place to live, especially if having a great beach is gonna be important to you.
Jess makes a good point. Gulf Shores compared to Panama City does feel quieter and the beaches are 100% more family friendly. But that doesn't mean there aren't people who want to move here and have the ability to party it up in Panama City Beach. Honestly, if you're looking for a place to live it up and have a nightlife, then Gulf Shores is not going to be the best option for you. But Panama City might very well be your jam.
Yeah, in Gulf Shores, there aren't many places to go out to at night, with the exception of a few small bars. But on the other hand, Panama City is well known for nightclubs, nightlife, clubs, and bars, making it a perfect place for young couples or retirees who are wanting to get out and have some fun.
Yeah, Alabama as a whole is just a lot quieter and people are very friendly. Both places can be perfect for a relaxing beach day though. Alabama offers miles of beautiful, clean, white sandy beaches, just like Panama City, as well as countless beach condos and homes.
It's true. Both Panama City and Gulf Shores are popular beach vacation destinations, so you can expect a lot of water activities such as Tony's favorite, stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking, boating, fishing. You can snorkel, you can go parasailing, ride jet skis. But one thing that always stands out to me that makes the two different is that Gulf Shores has a lot for nature lovers to do and see, with a number of state parks, like there's nature reserves and there's hiking trails.
Yeah, and Panama City Beach is just gonna be a lot of water-based activities. But like Jess just said, in Gulf Shores, you're gonna have a lot to do if you're a land lover. You can enjoy things like hiking scenic trails in Gulf State Park, or you can cruise around on segways. Other popular places that our family enjoys is the Alabama Gulf Coast Zoo and Bon Secours National Wildlife Refuge.
Yeah, those are the ones that I wanted to say earlier. But those are all amazing places at your disposal when living in Gulf Shores. So, you might not always want to go to the beach, so having options is great, and you're definitely have those in Gulf Shores.
Yeah, and just like Gulf Shores, Panama City Beach also offers tons of tours and excursions, including dolphin tours and snorkeling and parasailing and fishing excursions, but the nature scene will be more limited. When it comes to the beaches, the Gulf Shores beaches tend to be relatively less crowded. So if a day of solace is what you're after, you'll be more likely to find it in Gulf Shores. And Panama City Beach is a huge vacation destination for younger crowds, and they can get rowdy and messy.
Yeah, they can. Another good comparison for y'all is that Panama City Beach spans 27 miles of coastline, while Gulf Shores spans 32 miles, so they're pretty close. They both boast the same beautiful white sand and emerald sparkling water views. When comparing Gulf Shores versus Panama City Beach, the beachfronts, it's really hard to like one over the other. Gulf Shores offers visitors plenty to do both in the water and on the land, with activities that appeal to all age groups. As we mentioned, Gulf Shores beaches feel less crowded, and for us are always perfect to set up shop for the day and just kind of relax and let the kids play.
Yeah, Panama City is gonna have some fun attractions, but again, they will also come with those bigger crowds, especially during peak tourist season. They have fun places like Shell Island Water Park, Coconut Creek, Family Fun Park, Barnacle Bay Mini Golf, and Ripley's Believe It or Not, and I'm just naming a few. Keep in mind that these are all places that you, as a permanent resident, may never even frequent, but you'll definitely feel the congestion in town and on all the roads from all the visitors enjoying these attractions. So keep that in mind. It's hard to live in Panama City and not feel like you live in a vacation destination.
Yeah, you made some really good points there.
I usually do.
On the other side in Alabama, with its southern roots, Gulf Shores has a charming small town vibe and it's very family friendly. As a quieter Gulf side town, it's totally suitable for anyone looking for a place to call home. Panama City to me is a vibrant waterfront town that can be both family friendly but super touristy, with people just kind of looking to let their hair down for a little bit. I personally just cannot handle the party animals, and that was pretty much a deal breaker for us when it came to deciding on which two places we liked.
Yeah, Panama City Beach has been a spring breakers destination since the 50s. So during March and April, youngsters just flock there to the beach to party it up, you know. During those warm months, Panama City still has plenty to do when the sun goes down. So there's just all these dance clubs and bars and late night eateries, live music performances and karaoke, you know, to keep you entertained. There's just a lot going on.
Yeah, okay, so I think we painted a pretty good picture of the touristy side of both cities. So let's touch on schools, since some of y'all are wondering which would be a better place to raise a family. So without hesitation, we say Gulf Shores. The school system is far better than Panama City. Gulf Shores is rated high on greatschools.org. Athletic programs are strong and they offer a lot of variety. And not only does Gulf Shores offer the traditional sports, but they've got bowling and cross country, indoor track, swimming, wrestling. They're all very well-established programs.
Yeah, that school system in Gulf Shores doesn't disappoint. They receive so much support from the city and local businesses. The entire administration has implemented more rigor as well as definitive measures to help the students succeed, and it shows. All of the schools have been updated or are in the process, and it's just an awesome environment for your kids to be a part of.
Yeah, and Panama City public schools aren't ranked well, unfortunately. There are private school options that appear to do better. However, they will come with a price tag, and not everyone wants to pay what feels like college tuition for elementary schools.
No, I don't.
Neither.
And another fact to know when comparing the two is that the population in Gulf Shores is almost 15,000, while Panama City is over 34,000.
Yeah, that's more than double.
Which has a lot to do with Gulf Shores being that more laid back vibe.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all, this is my favorite part. So the average cost for homes in both Gulf Shores and Panama City are gonna be close. The median home price in Gulf Shores is gonna be around $469,000, and in Panama City, the median home price will be around $350,000. These are for single family homes that are similar in size and features. Taxes will also come close, many being well below $1,000 per year. And with that being said, you can find affordable home options in both locations.
Right, but at the end of the day, these two cities are 100 miles apart. They're in different areas and different states for that matter, so they're gonna have very different vibes. Gulf Shores tends to be a quieter place with less crowded beaches and tons of nature. And being in Alabama, Gulf Shores, it has that small town southern charm which heavily influences everything from food to hospitality to the overall attitudes of the people that are living here. Panama City Beach is a more bustling coastal town which does see an influx of partygoers during spring break season.
Another thing I have to mention is the location of Gulf Shores. Living in this part of Alabama, you'll only be 1 hour from Pensacola Beach, Florida. You can get a taste of Florida anytime you want and then go back to your quiet little southern beach town. I also love being a short drive to New Orleans. I can usually get there from Gulf Shores within 2.5 hours. And then there's Atlanta. Now, if you're like me, you may need to sneak away for a day or two to see a White Sox game. And luckily, I can get to Atlanta in less than an hour from Pensacola Airport. Which reminds me, the series falls on my birthday weekend in July. So if you're thinking of getting me anything, Jess,
okay, noted.
Go right ahead.
All right. Okay, well, I'll throw in something that I love as well, and it's not the White Sox. So back to our viewers. Obviously, I'd choose Gulf Shores over Panama City, and my biggest reason is because it's 100 times more family friendly. Gulf Shores is much more spread out, which means less congestion. Another huge factor is the cost of living in Gulf Shores. I feel it's much less. I always felt like we paid tourist prices for everything in Panama City. Gulf Shores is a vacation destination, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere close to the magnitude that Panama City is on, and it reflects in the prices of things. A short drive, we can be inland and pay even less for shopping or food or whatever we need. For a vacation, I totally give 2 thumbs up to Panama City, but to live full time, Gulf Shores all day long.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching, and when you're ready to make your move to coastal Alabama, give us a call. We're here to help.
And please subscribe to our channel and say hi to us in the comments. We'd love to hear from y'all.
See ya.
Bye.